Hi, all. Good morning. It is May the 14th, and I come to you from work this morning just to hop on real quick and talk a little bit about something that's super important to most everyone who would be on this video, and that is the importance of bees in gardening. I know in our neighborhood we have had several hives that have not been successful and have swarmed due to several things, one of which being poisons and then just lack of food, lack of things to support them in the area. And for us we do a lot of gardening and all that's super important to us. So I just wanted to hop on and just address, I know the population of bees nationwide, not just in our community, are dropping. And so a couple of things that we can do as people who own property or even in subdivisions or wherever you are, is you can limit poisons. A lot of the problem is poisoning, and so many of us poison weeds and the sides of the road and those things, and that does not support bees. If they try to pollinate on a flower that's been poisoned, it will often kill them. So we're killing bees, and if you do some research, the earth could not survive without them. So it's a really important issue, and so let's each do our part. Our part, my part, is just a half a drop in a full bucket compared to the overall, but I am willing to do my part. So limit those poisons, use bee-friendly methods to control plants that you don't want to survive, and that often involves a lot of hard work. I get it. So the other thing that we can do is just plant things that do help the bees, that give them a food source and a pollination source. So in the first of spring, in the very beginning of spring, one of the first things that bloom are dandelion. And I realize dandelion is very controversial. A lot of people consider them weeds. They do things to poison them in their lawn. But maybe plant dandelion in an area that doesn't affect your lawn, or designate a specific area to plant it. They love dandelion, and it's one of the non-blue, purple, red flowers that they do attract to. So dandelion, plant clover. They love the dark red, the purple clover. They love it. And Zarrow, and I realize that one is also pretty controversial just because it can be rather invasive. So maybe plant that in a boxed area of your space to help with the bees. Those are three of the top things that they attract to. I know that the royal alyssum, or alyssum, depends on how you pronounce it, a lot of bees attract to it because it's a blue-purple color in the alyssum realm. And I have planted the white, and it attracts some bees, but I'm told that the blue and purple attract more, so we're gonna plant that this year. It is actually the sweetest smell, and it will draw bees to your property even if you don't have bees. So if you garden or you want the bees to come pollinate something, this is a good way to make that happen. Then in the summer, if you can plant zinnias, cosmos, a lot of the herbs, basil, lavender, those things, let them bolt, let them flower, and they will attract bees too, and it gives the bees something to feed on in the hot summer. And then in the fall, two of the top plants, flowers, herbs, however you want to classify those, that bees love it's called frog's tongue, and I'm not sure what the actual plant name of it is, but also garden sage is a really big one. They like it. And then one thing that I have found that I never would have thought, we planted a lot of red potatoes this year. And so it's May and they're starting to bloom now, and the bees are coming to those purple blooms. I will put in the comments of this video a picture of those blooms. They are absolutely gorgeous. So these are some things that even one person can do to help our bee population. So I just wanted to hop on and give you a list of these. I will also list them in the description of this video. And then if you know others, comment below just so we can all share. I am in 8A, so in Central Alabama, and these are some things that grow well here. But comment on some things that grow well in your area and designate what your area is. I hope you guys have a great day. I plan to.